Today, we're here to tell you what our vision is, and we're really looking forward to the first thing to get started on the site was supposed to be the veteran home. Well, that would be just phase one. That's our vision, okay? But it could go on. But today, we just want to make sure that everybody's on board, get you excited, and we are moving forward that this vision will come to fruition. There are quite a few veterans that live in this neighborhood who are homeless, and some of them not even homeless, but they got their families. But we thought this might be a good site for our veteran homes to be built. Do have to sit down with the city and all the powers that be to make sure that we get all the support that we can to move forward.
Thank you all for your service. If any of you as veterans need assistance with VA benefits, please feel free to reach out to me. Again, it's Congressman John B. Larson's office. The contact info is 860-278-8888, and I'll assist you.
I'm energized because we are flanked with I call the A-team. More importantly, in the spirit of the 29th U.S. Colored Infantry Regiment. You know, they were ferocious fighters. Lost a lot of folks of color, but they were ferocious. But we have a fight here. We have a fight here to give the veterans more than what they deserve. It should not be a fight. It should be automatic. So what we want to do is take this building here and make it into about, we think we could do about 80 apartments here, right here. And that's the picture we want to use.
Yeah. All right.
Now, at one time we were going to try and do a new construction, but it's not making any sense. This is a historical neighborhood. This is a historical building. Came online in 1933. It used to be the McCook Municipal Hospital. That means if you have any money, you came here. Ask Stephen Harris, he came here. And a lot of us were born here. But I want to say, in all honesty, we're flanked a great team. Another person I just met, and she was hard on me. I mean, hard. I got an email from her I will never share publicly. I can't tell you. Bridget. Prince.
All right, Bridget. All right.
That's you. And we're flanked with her and a team to make this happen.
So this is from State Senator Kevin Kelly. There is something wrong when we have a society wherein individuals who are prepared to serve and make the ultimate sacrifice to defend the freedoms we have all grown accustomed to come home and do not enjoy the same freedoms, liberty, and opportunity they have fought for. It's not right and it's not fair. Our country is a great nation, but we can do better, and we must for those who are willing to put their lives on the line to defend it. I applaud the efforts of all who are working to raise awareness about the struggles faced by our nation's veterans, including the challenges of housing security. We must work to serve those who have served and to care for those who have given of themselves to protect each of us. Thank you to all the advocates here today who are working to shine a light and seek help for veterans in need.
Thank you. Thank you.
That I got veterans living under bridges,
Yes.
in abandoned buildings. You see this? It's a CIB, Combat Infantryman's Badge. We fought for this country.
Yes.
We deserve better.
Yes.
We deserve better. This is an ideal location. I mentioned this to Lance 3 years ago. I said, this should be a veterans project here.
All right.
I said, we have the wraparound services that veterans need, mental
Yes.
health, job training.
That's right. Everything's here.
Let me tell y'all something. This is a no-brainer. And let me be very clear. Anybody that opposes taking veterans out from under bridges, gonna have to answer for that. And let me say this also.
Yes.
We now have more female veterans
Yes.
who are mothers, living in cars. That's unacceptable.
Yes, thank you.
We fought, some of us died. We can do better. Thank you.
Yes. It broke my heart to see them living in the streets, living behind abandoned buildings with no food, no water, no anything. I brought food to them, blankets and pillows, but I shouldn't have to do that. Well, we have the means to make it right. This building been sitting here for too long for them to be laying in the street. And I think it's about time we step up and, show everybody. Let's be an example. You know, let's not talk about it, let's be about it.
We fought in every war there was. We dedicated ourselves in every war that there was. We believe that if we can't go back first and start with our ancestors, present this building as the 29th, then take every war that we've had and dedicate wings of it to every war we had, and allow ourselves to first plant the history that we have in a location that is a monument for us too. And if we leave here and we don't put this group with these different skills together, that's the crime. Now these soldiers showed us they stood as a cultural representative of us and lived and died. The ones that we don't have buried here in Old North Cemetery, they died in battle. The ones that made it back are the ones that we're honoring. But we have to start with the wounded warriors first, because that is the beginning of where we started at. We have to honor them. Putting this building together is the first out of the pieces that we need to.
Of the 1,400 vets, 5% live underneath the poverty line, 24% are disabled, and in 2020 in Hartford, 199 are homeless. And that's sad. With so many black vets that are being denied benefits from the WW2, the GI Bill, their exclusion, has led to so many black vets being homeless, uneducated, after the war, wealthless, and without proper resources to deal with their mental, emotional, and then their family intergenerational traumas.
We have a responsibility to fix this building and fix every other blighted building in this community and put our people in it and make sure they have the wraparound services to survive.
Isn't there money allocated from the Veterans Administration?
Listen, we've been robbed for many years. I'm not going to keep saying that. And we're not going to be robbed again. And so the money that belongs to our black vets, they're going to get it, and they're going to have housing. And we as a people are going to come together around this issue. And I'm not going to ask, I'm not going to write a better proposal than they wrote. I can look around the community and see what kind of proposal they wrote. They wrote us out. So as far as I'm concerned, we are not going to hold that conversation right now, because we are holding it with our congressional leaders and other individuals that are going to get it done. I just want to thank I. Charles Matthews for coming out, and his son, because he's in charge of housing. We have to know that our people are in positions where they can make a difference for us, and we have to make sure that they do.
We settle for the crumbs. Yes. They think they could buy our votes. They come by, they give us crumbs, and we take it. These buildings should have been fixed eons ago, and I bet you if you dig it and you fire it, somebody got some money from this building. So what I'm gonna tell you as an African American, if we don't stand up and call it as it is, we're gonna keep on getting nothing. If you want our vote, put up or shut up.
Thank you everyone for coming.
All right, Bridget.
Appreciate it. We want to work together and get this building done. It's perfect. That's all I'm saying. Thank you. It's a great day. Thank you everyone for coming.